Once you are logged into your Noodlebib account, you want to click Create a New Project right here. Always make sure to choose MLA and Junior. Then you want to give your project a name. It doesn't have to be your name, just something to describe what you're doing so that you know what this project is about. You then want to click Share Project with a Teacher's Dropbox, and you want to search for my name and the block of the class that you're in. Once you have entered some citations into your project, at this point you should have at least a Groliers, you'll be able to create note cards from that source. To create the note cards, you have a few options. You can, on the bibliography page, click on New underneath Note Cards, or you can go to the top of the screen and click Note Cards there. Once you're on your note card table, you can either create a new note card this way, or it'll open directly up into a note card. This is what a blank note card looks like. Every note card you create must have a title. For high quality note cards, you want your titles to be specific and the first step towards analysis. Persia gem categories are one way that you can start to think about different titles for note cards, but only one note card can have a specific title, so rather than winding up with Economics 1, Economics 2, and so forth, you should try to aim for something a little more specific than economics, such as trade. Every note card must also be linked to the source that you're taking the notes from. Noodlebib will do this for you automatically if you click New Note Card from the citation page. Otherwise, you would click this drop button and choose from the sources you've already cited. If you are taking notes from a book, you want to make sure you record what page your notes came from, because if you're going to cite that information in your paper, you'll need to have a page number for a book. Only books require page numbers, though. Most of your sources for this project will not need a URL. You can put one, but you're only required to put one if it's a website you find on your own. This box right here, Paraphrase or Summary, is where most of your information is going to go. This is where you would write things down if you're just taking notes from the source and when it's in your own words. The better job you do of putting these notes in your own words, the easier it will be for you to write your paper because you will already paraphrased. Only use the direct quotation box if you find something that is written in a really unique way and you think you might want to refer back to those words later on. Not every note card needs a direct quotation. And anytime you are going to use a direct quotation, you want to make sure that you also summarize it in your own words in the paraphrase box. The last box on here, the My Ideas, is a place for you to start thinking about how you could use this information in a paper. These are ideas that you have and thoughts for yourself. It could be anywhere from this would be a really good idea for a body paragraph to this is good background for an introduction, or questions that you think about while you're reading the information. The highest quality notes will make use of this My Ideas box. One last really important thing to remember. Before you exit a note card, you must remember to click Save. If you don't click Save, your note card will be lost. as long as you click save, it will be able to be retrieved from any computer with internet access. Here are some examples of high-quality note cards that are completed. Here you see the source it came from, a page number because it was a book, and this person tagged it as social. They have a short quote, and then they put it into their own words with the ideas. Here's another example of a high-quality note card. This note card has a very specific title. Economic protection of merchants encourage special products to be made. You have the source here. They used a quotation. They then explained it in their own words. And they wrote their ideas about this quotation, thinking that special products were unique to Japan so they could be traded with other civilizations to make money. This note card is an example from a different project, so it may not have to do with Rome, but the ideas are the same. You need a specific title. You don't need to have a quotation, but if you do, you need to put it in your own words. And the strongest note cards will make good, effective use of the My Ideas box.